Good morning, student. Today we are going to read about spherical mirrors. Already we have discussed about plane mirrors. Now next is spherical mirror. So spherical mirrors are actually cut out from a hollow glass sphere. If the bulging side of the curved surface is silvered means it is polished. Bulging out surface, this surface is known as bulging out surface. If it is polished and the inner surface is reflecting surface, then it is known as concave mirror. And if just opposite to concave mirror, the inner surface is polished, it is silvered, and the reflecting surface is bulging out surface. The rays of light falls on bulging surface and it get reflected through it. Then it is known as convex mirror. So two types of spherical mirrors are there: concave mirror and convex mirror. Important terms related to spherical mirrors. First is center of curvature. Look at the figure. The center of curvature is the central point of the mirror from which it is cut out is called the center of curvature, which is denoted by C. This is center of curvature. And second is radius of curvature. The radius of the sphere from which the mirror has been cut out is called the radius of curvature and denoted by R. This line, which is the radius of the sphere, it is known as radius of curvature. Then the center of the mirror is known as pole, denoted by P, is known as pole. And the line passing through the center of curvature is known as principal axis. This line, the line which is passing through center of curvature, is known as principal axis. Line passing through the center of curvature and the pole of the mirror is principal axis. And principal focus is the point to which the rays are converged, or the point from which the rays appear to diverge, is known as focus. So it is between pole and center. This is focus. And the focal length, the distance between the pole and the focus of the mirror is known as focal length. This line from the pole to focus is known as focal length. These are the some terms related to spherical mirrors which you have to learn. Next is concave and convex mirror. The image formation in spherical mirror is different from that in plane mirrors. When the light rays fall on a concave mirror, the light rays change direction. And depending on the distance between the object and the concave mirror, the nature and the size of image is different. So in each case, the nature and the size of the image becomes different. This can be understood by a clean new stainless spoon. A stainless steel spoon, you have to take it and then check the type of image formed by a concave mirror. It is a concave side. The curved side is known as concave side and the opposite side is known as convex side. When you hold a stainless steel spoon and see your image by placing the spoon at different distance from your face, you will observe that different images are formed each time, and these images are entirely different from the ones you get in a plain mirror. You can check it at your home, take a spoon and see your image in the spoon and compare it with the plain mirror. In each time when you see the image in the spoon, if you change the distance of your face from the spoon, then the image also gets changed. Now you see the image is formed at the back side of the same steel spoon. The front side is concave side. Now turn it, take it back side of the same spoon and see the image formation by it. You will see the quite different image from the image formed in front side of the same spoon. The front side of a spoon with inner curved surface, it acts as a concave mirror, and the back side is known as the convex mirror. In a concave mirror, the rays after reflection from the mirror actually intersect as shown in the figure. The image, it get merged at a point, and the image so formed by the actual intersection of the reflected rays is called real image. And concave mirror forms a real image. The size of the image formed by a concave mirror, it depends on the distance also, distance between the object and the mirror. With the help of a spoon, you can check that image formed is inverted. उल्टा इमेज बनेगा. And when you bring the spoon near your face, the size of the image goes on increasing. जैसे जैसे उसको हम अपने करीब लाएंगे, size will increase. And hence in a concave mirror, the image changes from real inverted and diminished to a real inverted and magnified. It gets changes from real inverted and diminished. Diminished means छोटा. जब हम लोग दूर से देख रहे होते हैं तो उसमें रियल, इन्वर्टेड और डिमिनिस्ड, डिक्रीज्ड इमेज बनता है, छोटा इमेज बनता है. लेकिन जैसे जैसे उसको हम लोग करीब लाएंगे, द इमेज विल बी रियल, inverted, but this time it is magnified. That means the image will increase in size. But when the spoon is held very close to the face, the image becomes virtual, erect and magnified. But when it comes very close, then it is virtual, erect and magnified. For a far-off object at a position beyond the point C, the image formed is real, inverted and smaller than the object size. It can be clearly understood by the help of ray diagram. I will explain you in next video the ray diagrams. Then it will be more clear to all of you. For a nearby object at a position between F and C, the image formed is real, inverted and magnified. And for an object placed very close to the mirror, at a point between focus and pole, the image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. So also we can see in the diagram that a parallel incident beam on a concave mirror converges to a point after reflection from the mirror. Converge means it get combined to a point, all the rays comes and meet at a point, and this is known as converging mirror. So concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. You can see here the different rays are coming from different direction and it meet at a point. So the rays get converged, and so it is known as converging mirror also. Whereas in convex mirror, the rays after reflection from the mirror appear to intersect. It goes in different direction and then it is known as diverged mirror or diverging mirror. So the image formed by the apparent intersection of the reflected rays is called a virtual image, where the no actual meeting of rays are there, then it is virtual. And a convex mirror forms a virtual image behind the mirror. See here, convex mirror, the image formed, the rays from a point rays, the rays is going in different direction, and so the rays get diverged in different direction, and it is known as diverging mirror. So thus, unlike a concave mirror, a convex mirror is known as diverging mirror. In concave mirror, here you can see the rays, different rays are meeting at a point. It is converging mirror or concave mirror. And here in this figure, the point from a point ray, the rays are diverging in different direction. So it is known as diverging mirror or convex mirror.